Coming to you live from Jaguar Studios here in Fort Worth, Texas. I know today, March the 7th, has been some day, hasn't it? It started with a crazy memo that came out about collective bargaining. It came out with some stuff that says that the union's going to disappear. Well, I'm here to tell you that we're not going to disappear, okay? The union has been here since the beginning. Now, we weren't always having collective bargaining rights, but we were always around. Even if they say we're not going to have collective bargaining rights anymore, we're going to be here. And I can tell you this, we fought for the pay, we fought for collective bargaining rights, we fought for Title V rights. There was actually a bill in Congress, H.R. 862, that's going to pass the House and the Senate about the parking study. Look, I know that there's been a lot of rumors. Okay, first of all, the union, let me tell you the plan of action. The union is going to be taking corrective action next week. I can't really speak to it too much, but I assure you, you will be in the know. But for right now, just because there's a lot of things in it, I can't really speak to it. Okay, but I assure you, things are going to be taking place next week. I'm personally going to be taking some leave, but I will still be here in order to best serve and make sure that everything transitions well. I'm going to need to take some time off, but I'm going to be taking the time off for the benefit of the membership and myself, and to make sure that the union is able to operate. Myself, Chris, and other people are taking some time off as well. So the union is going to be doing the best we can to make these preparations for you, the members, okay? And I want you to know, we signed a 7-year contract. The last time I checked, when you signed a contract for 7 years, it was good for the term of your contract. So rest assured, you haven't heard the last of it, okay? So for that, I just want to leave that to what it is. Now, there's been some changes. I know people are talking about the seniority, and there's things going on. Well, because this was done through administrative action, it hasn't went through the other proceedings as yet. So with that being said, I just want you to be aware that this is just one salvo of a long discussion and a larger process that's going to take place. Unfortunately, I think they're using us as a proving ground for other unions in the federal government and the federal sector. We have about one person on 100% official time for every 250 bargaining employees. At the Border Patrol, it's about 100 BUEs for the 14,000, which is about 140. Customs is about the same as the TSA was, because we use theirs as the framework. So for them to come out and say that we use so much more official time than anybody else's, it's not factual. Believe me, the one thing that I've learned as of recently, if you watch what's going on, a lot of this stuff is myth, not fact. Okay. The amount of money that we collect on union dues is less than the amount of money that the agency was paying for your parking. Okay, make sure that when they try to cut your benefits, they try to cut your things, that one of the things that they're going to be trying to cut, I assume, would be some of the protections we put in that contract. That's the reason why they want to shred it up. I can't really attest to it because they haven't done it yet, but I can tell you this. For the union to continue to survive, I'm asking you to join EDUs. EDUs is a very important part of the process. The union established EDUs just in case a situation occurred where the agency says, oh, you can't use payroll deduction any longer. Oh, who cares? Let them do it. Because then when you join a union, nobody in the world is going to know who's a member and who's not a member. Okay, I signed up for EDUs today. It was a very simple process. In fact, a lot of your brothers and sisters working on the floor have also converted to EDUs. It's a real simple process. The link will be in the bottom of this email. You literally hit the link, put in your information, you put in your credit card, debit card, and it comes out on the same day as we get paid. Okay, so the union will survive. The reason why it's important that we survive, so we can fight this battle on multiple fronts. Okay, there's going to be legislative battles, legal challenges, other things that's going to be taking place. Okay, and I'm sure they're well aware of that. They're trying to erase the union from existence. taking bulletin boards down, say you're no, like basically they're all the things that happened, they're acting like it never occurred. Get real, okay? It did happen. You can't erase history, okay? What we did great things for you, for the bargaining employees. We were able to get the largest pay increase in the history of the federal government, okay? We were able to negotiate from nothing to full collective bargaining rights. It is not over. It is definitely not over. I just want you to know it's really important, though, that you sign up for e-dues at this point, and I really appreciate those who have so far. We're making great progress. I'm hoping by the end of this weekend that we've reached 30% of our current membership into the e-dues process. And hopefully by the end of next week, we'll be sitting at 50 or 75%. Look, a lot of people join the union for their own personal reasons, whatever it is, the discounted college grant, whatever it is that you join the union for, you join it because it's your right to assemble. It is your freedom of speech. Just like this is my freedom of speech. I'm doing it on my own time. I'm not using, this is what time is it, about 11 o'clock at night on Friday. Let you all know, just in case somebody management's thinking they're going to write Johnny up for making a video and put it on. Look, this is my freedom of speech. And you know what? I'm very angry right now because I spent a lot of time. I've spent a lot of years fighting. But it basically just gives me more resolve to continue to fight. Okay? I am going to advocate. We have reached out to lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. They are not happy that this is happening because they just fixed the attrition problems at TSA. Because it's not just the pay. It's your workplace conditions. It's all the other things that go on top. Maybe they're trying to push people to retirement. I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be an influx of people like, well, I'm getting out of here now. Look, I've been here since 2002. What is it, 2025 now? I'm not going anywhere. I'm here for you guys. I know that it's been a long fight. We just barely got elected. Our unions, we've been, over the last 3 months, we've made tremendous strides in repairing and building relationships with the local management, which they have nothing to do with this. I want you to make this clear. It has nothing to do with anybody at the local level. This is all national in scope. I also want to let you know that we have worked very well with them. And there's nothing that they have anything to do. In fact, I've received nothing but support and advocacy from most of the people that I've engaged with since this has all occurred, because they know that we're not doing anything but making sure that we have the best in line for the members and for the bargaining employees. But I'm also going to ask you this. This is very important. Outside of joining up e-dues, don't allow these distractions to interfere with the screening process. I'm asking you, I'm begging you, please stay focused on the mission, because that's our job. We do not want anything to happen. The busiest 2 or 3 weeks are coming. Of course, they wait right before spring break so they can mess with people's leave. Maybe they have a government shutdown. I'm sure that's on the agenda in a week. But all those things are, we've been dealing with those for a long time. Okay, but I'm asking you, please stay focused to the mission. I've always said it, even during the ice storm, whatever it is, don't allow these distractions like the emails we had the last couple of weekends. Don't allow these distractions to interfere with your mission and doing your position as a TSO or STI or lead, whatever it is you do. But I can tell you what I do. I represent you and I care about you. This is not just some dog and pony show. I've given up so much so I can be here to make sure that we take care of you. AFGE Local 1040 has been here for a long time. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. So I'm asking you to please sign up for e-dues. Let's get this taken care of. This is Johnny Jones, your AFGE local president, signing out from Jaguar Studios.